Not a long time ago, I made a video that was called How I Stopped Smoking Weed. And in that video, I gave you kinda useful advice. And I also said that I'm never going to smoke weed again. But then I have moved into this new flat. And I was kinda overwhelmed with all the emotions. I was lacking friends there and many things. So I thought it might be a good idea to smoke weed because every time I have smoked weed, I was more creative and it helped me to come up with new ideas. I said to myself that I'm only going to smoke once, but once became twice. Twice became 3 times. 3 times became 4 times, and so on and so on. It's a nice feeling when you can smoke weed all day long because you have no parents that would tell you that you are fucking retard and you should stop doing this immediately. And the worst thing was, I got like 20 grams of weed for free from my friend. So even when I was thinking about like getting rid of this thing, I was like, no, it's waste of the weed. I don't want to waste this weed, it's expensive. So I kept it here, and whenever I felt the urge to smoke, it was easy for me. I just grabbed it and I smoked. And the interesting thing about this was, every time I have smoked, I felt the anxiety leaving my body. I was feeling anxious because of all the new things, like the moving and basically living in the new environment. And every time I smoked, I felt completely okay. But also every time I have smoked, I looked at myself and I looked way less attractive. My face felt kinda chubby. My eyes were like, fucking this. I got like retarded in social interactions. So my speaking skills were like fucking trash. I couldn't drive because I can't afford to lose my driving license. So I stayed here inside and I basically did nothing. I was binge watching YouTube and eating fucking bullshit. A few days ago I have met this girl. I already talked about her in yesterday's video. And just like any other day, I have smoked weed and I got a message from her. And as I was looking at the message, I thought to myself, is this really who I wanna be? Do I really wanna be a loser that smokes weed in his free time so he can run away from his fucking demons? Am I gonna keep attracting girls like this when I'm going to continue going on this path? Am I even going to be able to talk to girls like her when I'm going to spend whole week smoking and basically making myself retarded? Because you can say whatever you want, but weed makes you fucking retarded. It makes you like slower. And even when you are sober, for example the next day, you are still kinda slower. You are still processing everything so fucking slowly. So after answering the question to myself, do I really wanna be this loser who smokes weed all day? I told myself, no, of course I don't. So I took like 10 grams of weed and throw it into the bin. Took all the smoking equipment and throw it to the fucking bin. Now I feel like I got the withdrawal symptoms. Everything feels harder. I'm not that motivated to do things that I should be doing. And I completely deserve it. This was like a priceless lesson for me. Because after I have stopped smoking weed completely for, I don't know, 2 to 3 months, I have started smoking again and it made my life much worse. It made me fucking retarded. If I can give you one advice on this, bro, and you wanna stop smoking weed so bad but you don't know where to start, what is your why? Is this the path you want to continue on? Because you gotta realize, if you are going to stay on this path, you might wake up one day and you will realize that you are the 40-year-old loser who works in a factory, hates his fucking life, but since you were a little pussy and you weren't able to fight off the demons, you distracted yourself with the fucking weed because it made you complacent and it made you feel okay with your own life. I know the withdrawal symptoms are hard to go through. You will feel like smoking many times, but from my own experience I can tell you that after 1 week you will be feeling okay. You won't even remember that there is anything like weed. You will feel the fire inside you burning again, and It is great experience. It is great to feel like a normal human being. To be able to speak to people, because quite honestly, bro, weed makes me fucking socially retarded. I'm like talking slower, I'm like looking like fucking this. Even though you might think that people don't notice, I'm pretty sure that people notice when we are fucking high. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Don't smoke weed, it's fucking bullshit, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.